Pilipinas Live is the home of Philippine volleyball. Watch your favorite volleyball leagues such as Spikers Turf, Premier Volleyball League, and the UAAP, all in one app. You can watch all these games and more live and on your preferred device. Download Pilipinas Live today from the App Store or Google Play Store and register for free. Last year, the spark of the Great Revival was ignited. This 2026, the spark becomes a wildfire. Witness a bigger tour of Luzon 2026. 5 regions, 13 provinces, 14 grueling stages, local and international teams, 1 legendary title. Every pedal, every climb, straight to your screens. Catch the Tour of Luzon 2026 from April 29 to May 13 only on the Pilipinas Live app. Also available on one spot.
And it all boils down to this. After 77 games spread out through the last 61 days, ngayong gabi na po ang kahuli-huliang laban sa elimination round ng 2026 PBA Commissioner's Cup. At dito nga po magkakaalaman sino ang magkakatapatan pagbukas ng quarterfinals ngayong darating na Miyerkules. Welcome everybody inside the Mall of Asia Arena watching live on RPTV. Ating kakwentuhan si Coach Jolly Escobar para sa laban ng TNT at Barangay Ginebra San Miguel.
Good evening everybody. At hello Magu, alam mo para sa akin Magu, it's not mainly about improving position pero it's about momentum. It's about continuity. Papasok na ang ating quarterfinals, you want to get a win Magu.
Etong Barangay Ginebra at ang TNT magbabakbakan nga sa kahuli-hulihang laro ng ating elimination round. At ang pwedeng mangyari dito, Jolly, if Ginebra wins, papanik sila ng hanggang number 2.
Tama ka. Ano nangyari kanina, merong ang laro ang Magnolia against sa Meralco. Magnolia won that na. So nakapwesto na ang Magnolia at 5th place. Yan ang inaantay natin dito. May mga repercussions ng larong ito if Ginebra and TNT win.
Ito naman ang mangyari kung TNT ang mananalo. Papanik sila sa number 6 kanilang makakatapat. Etong Meralco na natalo nga po kanina sa Magnolia. Speaking of Magnolia, kung sakaling TNT mananalo, yan ang mangyayari sa quarters. Manila Clasico tayo. Ginebra will be holding a twice to beat advantage. Etong Barangay Ginebra, back to their winning ways, Coach Jolly. They are coming off a huge victory over Rain or Shine.
Well, bottom of the second quarter, Magu nakapag-create ng separation. Barangay Ginebra 114 to beating Rain or Shine. 90 points lamang. Field goals nila 49% as against the 37% of Rain or Shine. 3-point field goals. They are number 1 in perimeter points. They are number 2 in 3-point field goals made. 48% on 3 points sila. 36% lang for Ross. 26 assists. That's how they play the game. Barangay Ginebra. And 19 assists lamang para sa Rain or Shine. 71 perimeter points. The sniping of JB and RJ Abarientos. 50 perimeter points for Rain or Shine.
Etong TNT on the other hand, medyo shaky near the tail end of this Commissioner's Cup. Kaya gusto nila to go out with a big victory over Ginebra. Ito yung huli nilang performance kontra Magnolia.
Well, Magu, you talk about team effort, collective effort. Hindi yan ang nangyari sa larong ng TNT na yan against Magnolia. It was a 2-man effort para sa kanila. Hirap manalo ng games. Pagka ganun, 106-94. Magnolia wins that. 51% field goals. 45% na naman para sa TNT. Lots of boards. Plus 4 lang naman on the rebounds. 45-41. 30 assists. How do you beat a team like that? Sharing is carrying 13 against 13 assists lamang. TNT 46 perimeter points dahil mainit si Clint Chapman nung araw na yun, Magu.
At bago natin umpisa ng laban ng Ginebra TNT, makibalita agad kayo kay Miss Bel Gregorio.
Maaasahan na natin ang pagbabalik ni Japet Aguilar matapos ng kanyang scary fall na magkabanggaan sila ni Robert Upshaw. Sa dami daw ng beses na siya ay nahulog sa kanyang career, ito daw ang kauna-unahang beses na umupo siya ng dugo and his lungs got punctured. But fortunately, hindi naman siya nahirapan huminga. He was cleared after comparative CT scans and was able to return to contact practice last Wednesday. All went well, all ready to go. No need daw for restricted minutes. So it's back to regular programming for Japet. Kilalanan na natin ang ating starters.
At forward is Barangay Ginebra's import, number 32, Noipe Justin Crowley. Also at forward is the number 1 overall pick in the PBA 48 season draft from Angeles City, Pampanga, number 14, Stephen Holt. At guard is the number 3 scorer among all rookies last season with 12.7 points per game from Naga City, number 4, RJ Abarientos. And also at guard is the 2-time best player of the conference from Davao del Sur, number 9, Scotty Thompson. Head coach of Barangay Ginebra is Tim Cole. And now, let's meet the starters for your TNT Tropang 5G. Starting at guard is the finals MVP in last season's Commissioner's Cup from Cagayan de Oro, number 6, Stingray Ray Nambata. At guard is the only rookie last season to be a candidate for Best Player of the Conference from Tondo, Manila, number 15, Jordan Hedden. At center is TNT's import, number 1, Paul Madudbal. At forward is a 4-time champion TNT from Cagayan de Oro, number 12, Glenn Comunte. And also at forward is a member of last year's mythical first team from Dumaguete, number 8, Calvin Optana. Head coach of the Tropang 5G is Sean Reyes. Game officials are Peter Balao, Bing Oliva, Mike Florteliza, and Albert
Mga referees nga natin, Peter Balao, Bing Oliva, Mike Florteliza, and Albert Nubla. Right off the bat, as Miss Bell told us, Japet Aguilar back in his familiar starting role here para sa Ginebra. He's missed the last 3 games. This is only going to be his 6th appearance of the Commissioner's Cup. Ball against Japet, and Bol Bol-led wins the tap.
Well, napakahalaga na makapaglaro na kagad si Japet. We mentioned kanina, papasok ng ating quarterfinals. So it would be nice for him to be on the floor with the guys dito sa kanilang last game sa eliminations, Magu.
And you hear this capacity crowd in anticipation. Unang hawak pa lang ni Bol Manutbol ng bola. Nagmintis nga lang itong Tropang 5G. Brownlee's got Kubuntin on him. Ball switches over. They wanted to go to Japet on the roll. Pero nabitawan ni Aguilar yung bola.
Yung unang possession ng TNT na yun, I feel that's a good sign, Magu, dahil tinitignan natin yung attempts ni Bol Manutbol nung nakaraang laro. 40 attempts, Magu, yung mga scorer ng mga magagaling. It's usually 25 or 30. It's a lot of attempts. Kaya ang parang ang score lang ng double digits was him, the 53 points. Plus, of course, Calvin Oxana's 18. And that was it. 6 points, 5 points the other. Sorry.
Oftana missed on that attempt. Here comes Brownlee. They clear out that entire left side. Brownlee against Kubuntin. Si Bol nasa likod. Iikot nila kay Holt. Free ball para kay Stephen is good.
Always start strong, Stephen Holt. Ng regular na mga starters para sa Barangay Ginebra. It's him, of course, Justin Brownlee and RJ Abarientos. Hindi gumagalaw yan sa starting 5.
And you like to see it pagka itong si Stephen Holt as Oftana gets TNT on the board. When Stephen Holt does not hesitate, you like the results.
Definitely. Getting his first basket, the first basket of this ball. Oh.
Japet wanted to jam it. Oftana on the move. Iiwan niya kay Bol. Japet in front. Bol, Bebuelo. Scoop layup is good.
Ibang klase talaga, Magu. Pag naiangat niya na yung bola yan, wala na. Nakakabol na yan. This is 7'3" guy.
JB wanted to get it back to Japet again. That two-man game not working so far para sa mga nakapula. Oftana trying to extricate himself. Almost lost control. Gives it up the ball. 8 to shoot. The 6-year NBA vet will get it to Cobontin. Pull-up jumper. Glenn could not deliver. Dire-diretso sa atin yun.
Good hands.
Galing nito. Galing sumalo na itong FD natin. Ito yung unang atake. First real touch para dito kay Bol Bol.
Maganda, speaking is fast. Pero nakikita natin, di ba meron siyang conscious effort na i-distribute muna yung bola at si Bol manut ball.
Step back jumper. RJ delivers. Heading over the ball. He takes it right to Japet once again. This time hindi umubra. RJ looking to push. 3-on-3 on the run. RJ off the hezzy. Kicks it over to Scotty. 3-ball is good.
RJ Barrientos attracts a lot of attention, partner. He's #1 in scoring sa mga locals. Almost 22 points. Leaving that one for Scotty Thompson sa may bandang kaliwa.
Ball for 3. Short. Cobontin is beaten by Brownlee, and he pitches it out to Scotty.
Well, if Barangay Ginebra, ball manut ball shoots the 3 at, 22% lang, Magu. So if you want to pick your poison and he wants to shoot a 3, let him. Challenge ka lang, taas kamay lang.
Baseline drive, ball loses control.
Papunta na naman sa atin. Itong spot natin na to, delikado.
Take another look at that previous triple. Brought to us by the Arena Plus Sportsbook. Scotty Thompson stroking it from his favorite spot. 37% shooter si Scotty mula dyan sa 3-point line.
Gusto niya yung side ng mga tira sa may wala sa corner. Napakaganda naman nung in and out move ni RJ Barrientos na yun. Absorbing defenders.
The crowd trying to get under Bol's skin this early. He splits. He's got 3 of the 5 points para dito sa TNT. Thompson looking at JB, heading on him. Brownlee trying to back up on Jordan. JB to the fadeaway. Ball will clear it. And he'll take it across. Ball with a full head of steam. Gives it up. Stingray has it slapped out of bounds by JB.
Gotta be ready. Pag nakukuha niya yung rebound, usually bababa niya na yung bola. At ngayon, naghahanap talaga siya ng mga teammates niya. Stingray has to be ready.
Ball thought about the 3, drives closer, 1 dribble pull-up, no good. Ball batted right back to him. Ball manut ball with the basket. Make a song up on foul.
Give some credit to Jordan. Heading, di nakuha yung offensive rebound with 2 hands. Taps it right into the hands of Ball. Ganda ng finish ni Ball. Manut, Ball over Japet Aguilar. Japet ang gumagawa niyan sa mga tao but no. Ngayon, sa kanya ginagawa ni Ball.
And Roy Rosario will be the first man off the bench para kina Coach Tim. Japet will get a breather. Ball misses a free throw again.
60%, Magu.
Gotta clean that up. Playoffs are coming. Starting Wednesday. Can't be shooting like that as much as he gets fouled, Jolly. He attracts so much attention sa kahit kaninong depensang nakakatapat niya.
Tama ka. Mafa-foul at mafa-foul siya.
Nambatak directing traffic. Cobontin offers the pick. Ball is there as well. Stingray with a crack in the D. Fly by para dito kay Calvin. And Oftana buries the 3.
Looking good, Magu. Lots of guys involved. Calvin Oftana, 5 points na dito sa ating ball game. Ball has 5 as well.
Game now tied at 10. Heading into this timeout na hatid sa atin ng Solaire Online. Play the game your way on the Solaire Online Sportsbook.
Ikaw ba, alam mo ang tap-tap send at gumagamit ka ba ng tap-tap send?
Yes, tap-tap send ang ginagamit ko kapag nagpapadala ka sa Pilipinas. Kakapadala ko lang last. Nakatutok pa rin kayo sa tapatang Ginebra TNT. Aminado si Assistant Coach Josh Reyes na gumagana ang game plan ng kanilang mga kalaban na ipascore lang si Bol hanggang mapagod at patahimikin ang locals throughout the game. And while they give credit to Bol for how much he has improved on the defensive end, nawalan daw ng pampasimula ng pagkuha ng rhythm yung locals kapag hindi sila nakakatakbo in transition. He added that the locals not playing up to the standards set for them in the last few games is largely because of the failure to connect well and put together aspects of their game. So setting better screens and being more patient ang dalawang bagay na gusto nilang makita to get their offense going. Magu.
Maraming salamat, Miss Bell. We see Bol Bol getting down and dirty. Trying to recover that, but Ginebra has it. Holt again. Ginebra this time. Bol making sure nobody else got a hand on it. And this is natin ni Coach Timko nung couple of weeks ago. There are a team of shooters who can't shoot. Diba? They gotta space it out para dito kay Bol Bol. That is how they built this team. JB trying to shake off Kabuntin. They go to Ronjay.
Wow.
No basket, says the referee.
So RJ tsaka to si Scotty leading with the officials na basket daw. Gusto ng challenge yata ni Coach Tim ito.
Coach Tim trying to use an early challenge here, saying na dapat may continuation yun.
Pero parang pwede, na-itcha naman ni RJ Abarientos yung bola. Parang halos simultaneous dun sa pito. Titignan natin.
Might be a little too early, but still, if you can win it, you get another one anyway.
Yun, if you feel na talagang mataas ang percentage mo na you'll be successful, sige, pwede mo nang bitawan, pero tama ka, it's too early. Ayun yung foul.
That's gonna be tricky.
Bang, maybe, yeah.
That is a tricky one. The ref's making sure.
Palaw, yeah, making sure.
Was it on the gather? Or was it just a tad before it? Ronjay Abarientos, you talked about it. He's now the leading scorer amongst locals in the Commissioner's Cup. And dahil ngayon, etong si Jeric Ahanmisi kasi nalimitahan sa 6 na puntos nung huling laro ng Terra Firma.
Matapos po ng review, basket po yung tira ni Abarientos.
So it is deemed in the
Therefore,
act.
the challenge of Ginebra is successful.
Yun na nga, successful. Meaning may 1 free throw lang na parating para kay RJ. And more importantly, lamang na naman ang dalawa ang Ginebra.
At may 1 challenge pa ulit na natitira ang Barangay Ginebra gawa ng successful na po ito.
Kabuntin gets a breather. Si Kevin Ferrer ang pinasok ni Coach Chot Reyes. Ferrer averages about 12 minutes a game para dito sa TNT. Has seen action in all but 1 outing so far. 3-point play completed para dito kay Ronjay. Heading on the move, trying to slither his way through. Jordan Heading comes up short, gets his own board, but dribbles it on the baseline.
You were talking about minutes played, hindi masyadong heavy minutes para kay Kevin Ferrer. Pero you come in, ang gusto mo lang makapag-contribute ka kahit ano, a rebound here, a defensive stop there, anything positive.
First 5.5 minutes, it was Kabuntin manning JB. Ngayon, si Ferrer na bagong pasok naman ang susubok. Rosario against Bol. They go to RJ. Ball waiting for him. Jumper is good para kay Ronjay.
Ando naman, may hand in face naman yung defender, pero naipasok pa rin RJ Abarientos.
And this is the new guy yung bumantay kay RJ sa pagkakataon na yun. Jose Antonio Quitevis Jr. from the Ateneo Basketball Stadium.
Wow. And why not get that nice turnaround? Jay is first in the PBA.
Sarap nun, unang pukul mo, pasok agad dyan.
Ganda pa ng tira.
Abarientos lines it up. Nailang dito kay Bol. Heading in attack mode. Ferrer thought about the 3 drives closer, barrels his way through. Manut will clean it up. Piten, pero merong foul.
Well, napakalaki out of position na Magu. Hindi makuha yung bola ng two hands. So one hand, itatapik papunta sa kanya. Tapos rebounders mentality din yan. So in the process, na-foul siya niyan. Going up for to try to clean it up. 2 free throws, Bol Manut ball.
1 of 3 so far. Si Bol Manut ball from the line. Misses another one. He is averaging 38.6 points. 15.1 rebounds per outing. Samahan mo pa ng 4.2 blocks, Escobar.
Oo. Problem is he missed a free throw again. We're talking about the 60% lamang siya from the stripe. Kelly Williams pasok.
Machine Gun Kelly. Now checking into the contest. Si Henry Galinato malamang si Bol Manut ball ang
Kaya
papalitan.
nga, bibigyan ng breather muna sandali itong si Bol.
Sa kabila naman, si Ralph Guy pinasok ng maaga ni Coach Dem. He was the best player
Ang
of the last
ganda ng
game.
nilaro nung nakaraan. Yes.
5 of 7 shooting yun from the 3-point line.
Oo.
He was the guy responsible for igniting that second quarter outburst para sa Ginebra.
His best game, Magu. Ralph Gu, 15-5 and 3 assists was Ralph.
JB, ginagambala dito ng rookie na si Kitevis. Troy from the corner, punches it through!
Actually, Troy has a nice percentage from the three-point area, 33% si Troy.
He's always had that.
Oo.
Doesn't take enough of it, or as much as you'd like, as Manut Ball will get a 3-point play opportunity.
Hindi mo nang pwedeng ipasok yung na sinasabi mo si Henry Galinato. Ang ganda pa ng ginagawa ni Paul dito. Attack basket. And kanyang mga pamatay na mga runners. Just that soft touch. Mag-bonus free throw coming up para kay Ball.
Coach Tim Cohn burning yet another challenge here. Not believing
Interesting.
in that last whistle. So regardless if they win this or not, they will not have a
Oo
challenge the rest of the way.
Inubos na. First quarter pa lamang, a 3-point lead. Barangay Ginebra. Interesting.
Every time these two franchises meet, fireworks are always in the offing. Huling 10 beses naglaban ng TNT at Ginebra. 5-5 ang kartada. 5 wins, 5 loss pareho. Take another look at this.
Ito yung atake. He will go to his deadly runners. Parang pwedeng maging successful na naman si Coach Tim. Pero like you said, maxed out na yung yung kanya mga challenges.
Blocking foul po si Rosario against Bol.
Sa
Ang
initial
challenge po
pa lang.
ng Ginebra is not successful.
Doon pa lang, si Justin Brownlee wala eh.
And if they gave Abarientos the continuation kanina, ganun din naman ang nangyari dito sa kabila. So no more challenges para kina Coach Tim and the rest of Ginebra the rest of the way. Ball Manut Ball now has a total of 9 points.
Interesting reaction nung naipasok niya yung free throw para sinasabi niya sa sarili niya. Ganun lang.
Brownlee.
Wow.
Dire-diretso.
Beauty. Downhill, left-handed finish. How many times have we seen that magmula kay JB Justin Brownlee?
Ferrer from the right side. Will hang a bit. Doesn't work. Brownlee for the board. Kitevis trying to bother him. JB against Kelly Williams this time. That's a 4th different guy TNT has sent on Brownlee. Kitevis pulls down the rebound.
Has a basket, has a board. Itong bagong player ng TNT.
Ball on the attack. Gliding in, nilagay na lang sa ring.
Ano, kahit nakasag sila sa kanya, wanting him to shoot that three-pointer, ina-atake niya pa rin. Very smart din na offensive player talaga is Ball.
Parang kiti-kiti itong si Kitevis, pati si Abarientos nagagambala niya, Jolly. You really got to prove yourself. It's the last game of the elims. You want to be on that playoff roster.
Well, so far so good that basket kanina. And yeah, yung depensa niya right in the face of yung may hawak ng bola. The attack of Manut Ball. Above the rim na talaga maglaro.
At makakapagpahinga na nga dito si Bol Manut Ball. Nakapasok na si Henry Galinato. Sa kabila naman si Holtang na pull out. Jeremiah Gray now part of the 5. And Troy Rosario will be pulled out. Isaac Go ipapasok ni Coach Tim. Abarientos against Kitevis. They go to Brownlee. 3-ball on the way.
Basketball looks very, very easy para kay Justin Brownlee. 40 points nung nakarang laro against that nice win against Rain or Shine, Barangay Ginebra.
Take another look at that last triple, courtesy of JB. Atid sa atin ang Arena Plus Sportsbook.
Ganun lang eh. Hindi maganda pagka-close out mo sa akin. Kaya angat niya ang bola. Justin Brownlee.
Galinato will survey, gets it to Kelly. Heading for 3. Punches it through.
That is great para dito kay Jordan. Heading is struggling Magu.
Shooting just under 26% from that 3-point line. Let's see if he can get his rhythm here inside the MOA on this Sunday night. Great to JB, slapped away by Kelly. Kitevis in a foot race with RJ. Kitevis all the way. The rookie has got 4 points.
Right after he gets a layup, right in the face kaagad. Parang depensahan itong si RJ Abarientos. The pesky defender din siya. Sabi mo nga parang kiti-kiti.
This game is tied at 23 now, Jolly. What a welcome addition para sa TNT, this kid Kitevis. Pakasolid so far on both ends, Jolly.
Magaling, yeah. There's a stop right there. Magandang depensa. Goes to all the way to the other side para sa magandang finish.
Timeout muna tayo. Nahatid sa atin ang Solaire Online. Play the game your way on the Solaire Online Sportsbook.
Alam mo ang tap-tap send at gumagamit ka ba ng tap-tap send?
Yes, tap-tap send ang ginagamit ko kapag nagpapadala ka sa Pilipinas. Kakapadala ko lang na.
Kind of sat on our laurels for a little bit after our 5-game winning streak. So, we were very disappointed. We weren't discouraged though, because we knew that wasn't us, and we knew we could come back and put a good game together tonight. Despite the one day of prep, all the guys got out there and played was such a team effort, especially from the defensive end. I thought getting back on defense.
Parang law of averages, Magu sinasabi niya yung 5 straight wins nila. Ayun na, tapos yun yung talo against the Meralco Boss 112-91. Pero ang ganda nung kanilang comeback win against Rain or Shine.
Under 2.5 remaining sa ating opening quarter. Brownlee bobbles, gets it over to Coog. Ralph kicks, Abarientos has Kitevis all over him. RJ forces it up and out. Rebound battle, last touch of Gray.
Good defense again magmula sa rookie Kitevis against the number 1 scorer in the PBA, RJ Abarientos. Local scorer, I'll add.
Up to this point, game number 78 ng ating Commissioner's Cup. Kahuli-hulian na nga po for the elimination round. There are only a few certain things, a few certainties we know, Jolly. Kilala na natin yung 8 quarterfinalists. Kilala na natin yung top 4 na magkaka-twice to beat. Namely, NLEX, Ginebra, Rain or Shine, at Meralco. Yun pa lang ang sure.
Yes.
Ang dalawa pa lang natitirang sure, NLEX is number 1. And the only other surety, Rain or Shine will take on San Miguel in the quarterfinals. That's it. Everything else is fluid.
Kailangan talaga atayan yung etong larong ito.
Pag nanalo TNT, 2 ang Rain or Shine, 7 ang SMB. Pag nanalo ang Ginebra, 3 ang Rain or Shine, 6 ang SMB. Sila pa lang ang kilala na natin ang matchup. Everybody else paying close attention to this matchup. Para magkaalaman na, ngayong gabi pa lang magmamapping ka na para bukas sa ensayo.
Correct.
Alam nyo na.
Yun ang kailangan natin na malaman talaga, di ba, yung final pairing. Kaya marami pang mangyayari. May movement nangyayari. Big three-pointer, that's his second para dito kay Jordan Heading. We're talking about him. Walang puntos nung mga nakaraang laro. Past couple of games, Jordan Heading, 2 points na nung Phoenix, 2 lang.
Ralph Go buries the three, may kasama pang foul.
Kumpiyansa pa from the last game na we were talking about. Yung 15 puntos niya against rain or shine. Even had 5 rebounds. Ralph, ganda na pagka-setup dito ni Isaac Go. Sa kanya, walang hesitation. Kahit kumo-close out sa kanya itong si Henry Galinato.
The 6'4", 29-year-old Ralph Koo went to high school at Xavier, college at De La Salle University. He was the 23rd pick from the 2023 draft, and what a find he has been para kina Coach Tim.
Definitely.
Gumawa ng pangalan to, hindi pa sa La Salle, sa PBA 3x3, playing for Ginebra as well.
Alam mo yung ginagawa ni Joe Devance, parang kay Coach Tim dati siya gumagawa niya nga, di ba? Very, very smart player.
As Williams will receive it mula sa bagong pasok na Jason Castro. Koo on the move. Lobs it up. They get it to Isaac and they swing it around. Pinto runs right straight smack into Kelly Williams. Ang hirap iusog dun sa machine gun mo.
Nakikita natin magandang ball movement. Very unselfish basketball. Para sa Barangay Ginebra. That's gonna be free throws para kay Pinto. So 28 seconds remaining. Both teams are in the penalty.
Pinto, who averages under 15 minutes a game para kina Coach Tim, takes care of that first free throw.
We saw Coach Tim, Boss Al, Ray Boy Rodriguez.
Galinato looking for Ferrer. Gray giving chase. Kevin puts it up. Doesn't work. Pinto going the other way. Gray is open on the left. Galinato gives chase. Maya to the baseline. Loses control.
Nang sa ganun, you're thinking, sana itinira na lang dun sa bandang left side itong si Gray. Minsan talaga kailangan hindi ka na mag-hesitate, especially nung pagkakataong yun na mamamatay na yung game clock first quarter.
And for after the first 12 minutes of action, ang Barangay Ginebra po makakakuha ng kalamangan 29-26. Nice free-flowing quarter so far here inside the MOA Arena.
Ikaw ba, alam mo ang tap-tap send at gumagamit ka ba ng tap-tap send?
Yes, tap-tap send ang ginagamit ko kapag nagpapadala ka sa Pilipinas. Kakapadala ko lang na.
Have to stay ready. Anytime your number is called, first half, second half, so just have to be ready and make an impact.
And when you get a young, talented player with that kind of mindset, that is a coach's dream, Jolly.
Well, shooting a whopping 55% from the three-point line is Ralph Koo. Titignan natin kanya first 9 games. 2.1 points lamang. He upped everything nung laro against Rain or Shine. You were talking about his 15, 5, and 3. Yung 15 niya isang conference high para kay Ralph Koo.
29-26 po ang nasa ating talaan sa pagbubukas ng second quarter. Ginebra will have Jeremiah Gray, John Pinto, Isaac Go, Etong si John Abis and Ralph Gu as their 5. Katapat naman sina Nieto, Galinato, Ferrer. Andiyan dyan din si Castro. And merong foul na nakita off that rebound scramble.
Isaac Go, nakakuha ng inside position doon. Nakatatawagan ng foul ata itong si Henry Galinato. And the big boy attacking the boards, no? Itong si Isaac Go.
Si Kim Aurin will be the one completing the 5 para dito sa TNT. Go steps back. 3 ball is good.
Terrific dahil he shoots it. Hindi masyado mataas ang kanyang porsyento pero he nails that one. Isaac Go.
Galinato was thinking of powering through. 3 ball, no go mula kay Castro. Jason Castro, by the way, 17 points away from joining the 10,000-point club. And number 17 could become the 17th member of that very exclusive club. Gray for 3, no go. Castro slapped it from down low. Aurin blocks it up top. Isaac Go never gave up.
Quick 5. Para dito kay Isaac Go. You were talking about the 17 points needed para kay number 17, Jason Castro. And he will be the 17th pa na makakapag 10,000 points na in the PBA.
Nieto flyby, nope. Jason, quick trigger.
Kaya.
Inobra. Here comes Ralph Gu. Go again, this time from the right. Kapos. Jason puts his head down. Bounces to Nieto.
Hirap ng pasa. Tough pass pag wala kay Jason Castro. Papunta kay Nieto, di makontrol.
Mike Nieto couldn't catch up to it. Let's take another look at that last defensive sequence from TNT. Pero kita mo naman yung Isaac Go.
Trabaho lang, no?
Hindi sumusuko.
Yes. Kasi parang dalawang offensive rebound pa na-collecta na doon. No? He missed his first attempt, was able to get it back and able to finish Isaac Go. Here comes Norbert Torres para kay Isaac. Giving his team some nice positives itong si Isaac Go.
Sabi na ito ni Maki, nag-may I go out daw. Si Isaac lumabas eh. Wow. 34-26, Ginebra creating that separation. Biggest lead of the game to at 8. Nieto on the move. Sinagu pa siya doon ni Torres. Chua from the elbow. No go.
Ralph Gu with another board. He has 4 rebounds na kagad dito sa ating ball game. Wala muna tayong mga import ngayon. These are locals versus locals.
Pinto will step back on Chua. Jason gets the board. The blur. Attacking Pinto. Wala pa rin para kay Jason. Abis kontra Ferrer. Naipit, nilabas kay Ralph. Free ball is good.
Sa mga players na gusto ni Coach Tim Con, mga matatalino, di ba? Sharing that rock on Selfish Basketball. Spots a wide open 3-pointer in Ralph Gu.
Gotta love how everybody's getting minutes right now from both sides. Last appearance na nga in the elimination round. Everybody gearing off for the playoffs this coming week. Nieto, no. Gu with the board. 37-26, first double-digit spread of the game. Gu, he's got a couple of threes already. BBA get great. Maya has Chua switching over. Maya off the hezzy. Still no go.
Well, kahit mission ako, gusto ko just the fact that Jeremiah Gray is really asserting himself, looking for his shot.
Castro kicks. Ferrer unleashes it. Kevin Ferrer buries the 3.
First basket in the ball game para dito kay Kevin Ferrer.
Waiting na sa scorer's table ng TNT. Itong sinanambatak. Pati na rin si Oftana and Enciso. Sa kabila naman yung big man na si Ken Mark Carino ang susubukan ni Coach Tim. Abis inside to Torres, and he beats the shot clock.
Galing pumasa. I believe that's the second assist na para dito kay Abis.
Castro, 4-3. He's 14 away from 10K.
10,000 big points. Jason Castro. Wow.
Ikaw ba ilan naging career scoring mo?
Mamaya tayo mag-usap ha. Secret eh.
Mamaya may message tayo ni Sir Fidel. Lagot ka. Pinto, trying to go behind the back. Somehow it made it to Koo. Yung makuha ni Ralph. Jason picks it up. The Blur will stop and pop again. Back to back para kay Castro from deep.
Talagang binibilang natin yung meron tayong countdown, yung last 11 points to 10,000 para dito kay Jason Castro.
Pinto off the curl. Ooh, found the crack in the D. Nabitin lang yung layup doon.
Ganda na sana.
Tatatlo ba si Jason? Hindi, binigay mo na kay Kevin. Ferrer for 3. Nope. Ganda ng rebound ng Abis. Jason Castro helping TNT claw their way back, right back in this. 5 na lang ang abante ng Ginebra after the back-to-back threes by the Blur. Timeout na to at sa atin ng Solaire Online. Play the game your way on the Solaire Online Sportsbook.
Nakatutok pa rin kayo dito sa tapatang Ginebra at TNT. Sa huling huddle ni Coach Choch, the instruction is to look for someone at the post, and if they don't have anything, dribble out for the rest of the guards to either cut or for the kick out. We also have a quick update. Hindi pa rin makakalaro si Brandon Ganuela's roster after he sprained his right ankle versus Phoenix 2 games ago. May kaunting pamamaga pa raw, that's why they opted to rest him. At ayon kay PT Dexter Asiron, ay makakabalik na rin siya sana hopefully sa kanilang unang playoffs game. Mag-win jolly.
Those playoffs are coming this week. Simula po sa Miyerkules sa Ninoy Aquino Stadium. TNT will face either Meralco or NLEX. Ginebra naman on the other hand will get either Magnolia or Phoenix. Bol Bol announcing his return to the game.
Nagsusupal pa niya sila. That's a couple of blocks right there para kay Bol.
Ken Mark Carino getting a dose of what a 6-year NBA vet can do on the floor. Simon to Bol. No go.
Actually, magaling na shot blocker yun kay Mark Carino. Pero kaya sabi mo, dose of zone medicine na nangyayari doon.
Koo to the baseline. Kicks it out. Carino dumps it. Abis forced to get it out. Torres off the glass.
Big three-pointer para dito kay Norbert Torres. Kailangan nang lumabas netong si Bol Bol sa kanya.
Aurin for 3. Off the glass there.
Binawi. Pabandang tira. A little bit of a smile on the face of Kim Aurin. Mahirap pabanda magmula sa 3-point area.
Carino against Lambatak. They send it back out. They swing it around. Abis gagamitin yung pick ni Torres. Torres on the slide. Nakambala sila ni Aurin. ng batang in-rush. Iniwan kay Ziso. Oftana to the baseline. Inikutan si Carino. Natapak sa baseline. Now Brownlee will be checking back in, Johnny.
Kailangan parang chess game yan. Ball in the game ngayon. This is the big three-pointer of Norbert Torres.
Three-point shot na yan. Atid pa rin sa atin ang Arena Plus Sportsbook.
Babawiin naman na itong si Kim Aurin. Nakabanda din.
Swinging back to live action now. Carino against Ball. They go over to Torres. Carino on the cut. BBBA ni Norbert. JB's back on the floor. Three ball is good.
8 points in total. Second three-pointer na ni Justin Brownlee. Kailangan yung close out sa kanya. Talagang hand in face. Madiin.
Nambatag susubok din. Di mubra para kay Stingray. Brownlee with 8. Ball with 11. Scotty in attack mode there. He's got 5 so far. Torres from deep. Punches it through.
That's what he brings to the table. Also a couple of three-pointers para kay Norbert Torres. His total is 8.
48-38. Back to a double-digit spread para dito sa Barangay Ginebra San Miguel. Ball for 3. Dito matama yung mga three-pointer niya tonight.
Yeah.
Talk about it, hindi naman ganun kaganda tikada niya. 23%.
Mababa, yes. Interesting, no? Such a scorer of a player. Itong siya Bol, Manute Bol. Pero yung kanyang three-pointers, yung percentage mababa. Pero pa nakikita natin, it's usually in the previous games, bola bibigay dito kay Manute Bol, tapos siya nang bahala. Ngayon, hindi. The other guys are involved, pero walang nag-materialize sa kanilang possession ngayon. Tira ni Calvin Oftana.
Ginebra looking to stretch this 10-point lead. Abarientos back on. Bibigay kay JB. Oftana bantay niya ngayon. Justin kontra Calvin. Atras abante para kay JB. He flips it across. Torres on the run. Natapak sa sideline.
Sa buwelo Sa wind-up, madalas nangyayari sa mga players yun. Ang lead ng space na yun para makapag-operate. So stepping yung itatawag dito kay Norbert Torres.
And Ciso looking for ball. It ended up with Oftana. Ball against Torres again. Shot clock at 5. Ball misses. It's been a struggle for the big fella from TNT.
Meanwhile, sa kabila naman is just easy basketball para kay Justin Brownlee. 10 points na para sa kanya.
Kalahating kauna ang abante ng Barangay Ginebra. Brownlee shooting 4 of 8 from the field. Ball, Manute Ball on the run.
Wala na. How do you stop that, diba? Spin move. And then, yun na nga, iaangat niya lang ang bola. That soft touch. Papaulin mo na lang itong si Ball, Manute Ball. 2 free throws para sa kanya.
Pero bago yan, meron muna tayong timeout as we take another look at Justin Brownlee getting himself in double digits. Si Manute Bol mag-free throw. Pagkatapos ng timeout na to, natin sa atin ang Solaire Online. Play the game your way on the Solaire Online Sportsbook.
one dunk, bro. Just one dunk.
His personality is magnetic. His entire aura. Mahiyain eh. Si Bol Bol sinasabi nga hindi daw masungit yan. Mahiyain lang talaga. Pero once he feels comfortable in any given situation, nakita nyo naman yung reaction sa kanya ng mga kababayan natin. Miss Bella, na balita.
Pati raw yung coaches at si team manager Jojo Lastimosa nagulat nung nakita nila yung post ni Bol na nakikisaya sa isang community basketball court. So sobrang gulat nga nila. Akala raw nila AI. But sabi ni Bol, no, it was all him who decided to go sa isang barangay sa Pasay na walang sinasabihan. Quite a different image from the very expressive Bol we see on court dahil na lang ng pagsira niya sa kanyang jersey last game. But as the TNT coaches always say, he's still young. There's a lot of firsts for him happening here in the Philippines. So he's still trying to figure a lot of things out. Maguin Jolly.
Paalala natin yun, Miss Bell and Coach Jolly, ano? Bol Manute Bol is only 26 years old.
No? So nakakatawa mo kung he likes kids, di ba? Pinasyalan niya yung mga bata. So nakita din natin kids asking for autographs from him. Pinagbibigyan naman.
52-39 now is the score. 13 na po ang abante ng Ginebra. Ball fouled on the pass. Japet ang mapipituhan. Bol Manute Bol played 202 NBA games. Averaged 13.6 minutes there. Tapos naka-experience din ng playoffs. Naka-10 playoff game siya. Played for the Denver Nuggets, Orlando Magic, and the Phoenix Suns. He was the 44th overall pick of the NBA draft back in 2019.
Isipin mo, that type of talent, 44th pa, no? Sa Phoenix, teammate niya si KD, Kevin Durant. He will miss a layup.
Ball pleading for a foul. 5-on-4 to get away. Thompson swings. Can mark for three. Long to lang daw, sabi ng ref.
Sir, that's his game. Long twos, three-pointers. Jump shot from outside at saka yung kanyang shot blocking. That is the value of a Kmart Cabrini.
And now Coach Shot is in the middle of the floor asking for a foul from the previous sequence nung nagminti si Ball right in front of the basket.
So nakikita natin, hinahatak siya nung kanilang rookie na si Pitevis. On top of the coverage you were talking about, di ba? Parang this is like a momentum game for both of these squads. Continuity ang hinahanap yan dahil papasok na yung ating quarterfinals. Still want to end the elimination round with a bang, di ba? With a win.
15 na po ang abante rito ng Barangay Ginebra San Miguel, and if it holds, that will push Ginebra all the way up to number 2, which means makakalaban nila sa quarterfinals ang Phoenix na number 7 or magiging 7. TNT on the other hand, if they cannot correct this in the second half, they will drop all the way to number 8. Ibig sabihin, kalaban nila ang NLEX set number 1, Boscom Willie Marshall. All focused here on the Sunday Mother's Day at the MOA Arena.
Well, part of it's the last game ng ating elimination round. And happy Mother's Day sa lahat ng mga mothers out there.
Nawarningan si Coach Chot for complaining about this non-call or perceived non-call.
Boom! Doon pa lang merong contact na. So non-call yan. Tapos just minimal contact doon sa kanyang pagangat ng bola. Sa initial na bangga ni Japet, parang pwede tawagan.
Japet with 2 personal fouls so far. Ball takes it right to him. That is gonna count. Namuwersa na. Nanigurado na si Bol Manute Bol.
Pero kailangan they're down by flat basket, 13, pwede nga maging 12 if he makes a free throw. Ganda ng atake nito talagang sabi mo nga, madiin. Namuwersa na, madiin na atake magmula kay Bol.
What a specimen. What a basketball talent Bol Manute Bol is.
Yun ang description doon. Specimen siya, di ba? From our point of view, galing sa mga Pilipino, 7'3" ka, ganyan ka kumilos.
Look at that trap by TNT. Easily broken by Ginebra though. Scotty na ilang. Naipagpag na si Bol. Tataktakan sila ni Aguilar.
Nawala na sa eksena yung malaki. Somehow, nasalpak pa dito si Japet Aguilar. Wala ng buwelo.
How does Bol react now that they are down? Kanina, he was sharing that rock. He gives it up to heading. You like to see that, di ba? Hindi siya nagigigil. The crowd take over. This is going to be a 4-0.
Another offensive board, Magu.
Oftana for three. Punches it through.
Just picking his spots, di ba? Ball, move ball.
Muntik pa para kay Scotty.
Free-flowing game, Magu. Maganda nakikita natin dito. And yun ang both teams. Nakikita natin very intense coach shot race. Appealing dito sa ating mga officials. Both teams want to end the elimination round with a dub.
The shooting has been superb so far through the first half of this game. Especially para dyan sa Barangay Ginebra San Miguel. Shooting better than 50%, Johnny.
10 3-pointers. There's supposed to be a 3-point shooting team. So kaya 19 attempts and making 10 of those. Meanwhile, ang Tropang 5, di naman 8 of 21.
Last time we saw Ginebra, they set a franchise record 21 threes in a game. Almost halfway there now with 10 at the half. Kaya lamang sila by 11.
Ikaw ba, alam mo ang tap-tap send at gumagamit ka ba ng tap-tap send?
Yes, tap-tap send ang ginagamit ko kapag nagpapadala ka sa Pilipinas. Kakapadala ko lang last.
Pilipinas Live is the home of Philippine volleyball. Watch your favorite volleyball leagues such as Spikers Turf, Premier Volleyball League, and the UAAP, all in one app. You can watch all these games and more live and on your preferred device. Download Pilipinas Live today from the App Store or Google Play Store and register for free. Last year, the spark of the Great Revival was ignited. This 2026, the spark becomes a wildfire. Witness a bigger tour of Luzon 2026. 5 regions, 13 provinces, 14 grueling stages, local and international teams. 1 legendary title. Every pedal, every climb, straight to your screens. Catch the Tour of Luzon 2026 from April 29 to May 13 only on the Pilipinas Live app. Also available on One Sports and One Sports Plus.
How much do we love Pinoy sports? As a fan, we don't just watch the games.
The season for me, and I just owe it all to the work I put in.
We watch every part, every angle, every name. We talk about the plays, talk about it for days. We witness the big events, the thrilling moments, and relive the best seconds. We cherish the fears, the tears, at syempre, the cheers. How much do we love Pinoy sports? With all our heart, all-out passion. All the time. All with Pilipinas Live. Ang app natin para sa sports natin.
Pilipinas Live is the home of Philippine volleyball. Watch your favorite volleyball leagues such as Spikers Turf, Premier Volleyball League, and the UAAP, all in one app. You can watch all these games and more live and on your preferred device. Download Pilipinas Live today from the App Store or Google Play Store and register for free. Last year, the spark of the Great Revival was ignited. This 2026, the spark becomes a wildfire. Witness a bigger tour of Luzon 2026. 5 regions, 13 provinces, 14 grueling stages, local and international teams, 1 legendary title. Every pedal, every climb, straight to your screens. Catch the Tour of Luzon 2026 from April 29 to May 13 only on the Pilipinas Live app. Also available on One Sports and One Sports Plus.
How much do we love Pinoy sports? As a fan, we don't just watch the games.
The season for me, and I just owe it all to the work I put in.
We watch every part, every angle, every name. We talk about the plays. Talk about it for days. We witness the big events, the thrilling moments, and relive the best seconds. We cherish the fears, the tears, at syempre, the cheers. How much do we love Pinoy sports? With all our heart, all-out passion. All the time. All with Pilipinas Live. Ang app natin para sa sports natin.
Pilipinas Live is the home of Philippine volleyball. Watch your favorite volleyball leagues such as Spikers Turf, Premier Volleyball League, and the UAAP, all in one app. You can watch all these games and more live and on your preferred device. Download Pilipinas Live today from the App Store or Google Play Store and register for free. Last year, the spark of the Great Revival was ignited. This 2026, the spark becomes a wildfire. Witness a bigger tour of Luzon 2026. 5 regions, 13 provinces, 14 grueling stages, local and international teams, 1 legendary title. Every pedal, every climb, straight to your screens. Catch the Tour of Luzon 2026 from April 29 to May 13 only on the Pilipinas Live app. Also available on One Sports and One Sports Plus.
How much do we love Pinoy sports? As a fan, we don't just watch the games.
The season for me, and I just owe it all to the work I put in.
We watch every part, every angle, every name. We talk about the plays. Talk about it for days.
TNT to just 19 points in the second quarter, lumamang ng hanggang 15 ang Barangay Ginebra. At the break, it's still an 11-point lead para dito sa Barangay Ginebra San Miguel as they gun to finish the elims as the 2 seed.
Well, Magu, it's a free-flowing game yung nakikita natin dito, pero you still want to end up with a W. Lots of threes nakikita natin from both sides. 10 magmula sa Barangay Ginebra, 8 magmula sa TNT.
At makikita natin yan sa breakdown ng magkakaibang stat cut natin, Jolly.
Kailangan natin pakita ang field goal percentages. Mataas para sa Barangay Ginebra, 50%, 35% lamang para sa TNT. A lot of rebounds. This is an 11-point lead para sa Barangay Ginebra, so most of these numbers are leaning towards sa Barangay Ginebra. The 32 boards of Barangay Ginebra, 19 lang para sa TNT. Lots of assists. Again, this is how they play the game. Sharing that ball. Barangay Ginebra, 15 assists. May 27 bench points pa etong Barangay Ginebra, Magu.
Flipping this page, we are gonna see our leading scorers for the game. Only 2 guys in double digits. 1 from either side at parehong import yan. Bol Manutbol with 15 points but on 5 of 13 shooting. Sa kabila naman si Justin Brownlee nakaka-Gs pero 4 of 8 ang tikada, mas maganda.
Well, I like the fact na nakikita natin, di ba yung sa opensa nitong TNT, umiikot ang bola. Calvin Oftana, at least he has 8 points na at taga-anim dito, Jordan Heading at saka Jason Castro. The others have to get involved. Hindi pwedeng one-man show etong TNT.
Again, a win by Barangay Ginebra tonight will give them the 2 seed, meaning yung Phoenix ang mag-e-end up at 7, silang magkalaban ngayong quarterfinals. Kung sakali naman na makukuha ng TNT ang panalo, sila po'y papanig sa number 6. Makakatapat ang Meralco. Sa next phase, yung Ginebra and Magnolia will be the 4-5. Ito yun, ito magiging eksena kung magpapatuloy ang Ginebra here in the second half.
Nakikita naman natin yung mga twice to beat nandiyan po sa taas. 1, 2, 3, 4 po yan. Tapos pagdating po natin ng semifinals, of course, that is gonna be a best of 7 pati na rin po yung ating finals.
If TNT finds a way to overhaul this 11-point deficit, ito naman yung magiging markings natin. Ginebra Magnolia at the 4-5, NLEX Phoenix at the 1-8 over at the other side. Rainer Shine, San Miguel, and Meralco and TNT. Yung Rainer Shine at San Miguel pa lang ang nakalock in sa ating quarterfinals pairings.
Well, very important. Ang nakikita natin, di ba, yung pagkapanalo talaga para sa akin is very, very important. Dahil continuation yan, di ba? You want to get this W and end this elimination round with on a high note, mag-uega nga.
Third quarter about to get underway here inside the MOA Arena. Kakwentuhan nga natin si Coach Jolly Escobar with Miss Bel Gregorio patrolling the sidelines. And we are taking a look at the 5s to start the third. It'll be RJ Abarientos, Justin Brownlee, Stephen Holt, Japet Aguilar, and Scotty Thompson ang 5 ng Ginebra. Katapat etong sina Glenn Cabuntin, Ray ng Bata, Calvin Oftana, Jordan Heading, and Bol Manutbol naman ng TNT Tropang 5G. He rises up, will miss. Ako, 2 nakaputi ang nakalaban ni Aguilar as we get this halftime report from Miss Bell.
Ang laking disparity sa rebounding ng dalawang koponan after the first half. 32 Ginebra, 19 TNT. According to Assistant Coach Sandy, it's hard to get their way with the way Ginebra's been shooting from the outside. At itong araw, ang kinainis ni Coach Chot at the half dahil ang game plan nila is to not let Ginebra shoot from the outside matapos nilang magpaulan kontra Rain or Shine. Nasasayang rin daw yung kanilang 10 turnovers that they forced dahil sa 3-point shooting at rebounding ng Barangay. Samantala, nakasivil yan at hindi na maglalaro si Roger Pugoy dahil nung pre-game daw may naramdaman siya sa kanyang hamstring. It felt sore, so they are resting him so he's fresh for the playoffs. Gentlemen.
Maraming salamat, Miss Bell. Yun nga yung pinagkikwentuhan natin. No? Naka-21 3-pointers last time ang Ginebra. Ngayon, nakakasampu na nung first half pa lang.
Number one, Magu, perimeter points. Di ba itong Barangay Ginebra? So yun ang report nga ni Bell. We have to challenge all his perimeter shots. Even 3-pointers, of course, are perimeter shots. So, kailangan i-challenge lahat yan.
Ball on the move after that miss from the alley-oop from JB. Nambatak will survey. Laking dagok din. Nawala si Roger Pugoy for this game. Ano? As Nambatak will put it up. That's an additional shooter para kina Coach Chot. Ano? Missing the services of our Pugoy.
Ray ng bata has been struggling naman para dito sa TNT pero he has to overcome that. Madu, kailangan makabuta siya ng kanyang mga 3-pointers. The 0 points in the last 3 games was Ray ng bata.
Holt from the corner. Free ball is good.
Second 3-pointer of Mr. Holt, 6 puntos.
He is a 47% shooter from that distance. Kaya nung nakaraan si Dr. J, nagtataka bakit nag-hesitate daw itong si Holt. Ganda naman ang bitaw mo, di ba?
That's a good point. Oo nga. Oras nakita ang ring. Lalo na yung mga catch and shoot. Mas madali yan para sa mga scorers.
Tulad na lang nun. Calvin Oftana, walang kabog-abog yung bitaw ng 3. He's got 11 points. Abarientos will get it right back from JB. Holt again. Utra this time. Si RJ only with 7 points. Scotty rejected by Bol.
Tingnan na, 4 blocks na po is Bol, Manut, Bol. Pinagsusupal-pal niya sila. Hoping to get a lot more stops like this one. TNT naghahabol po sila. They're down by 9.
Gotta go quicker than that when there's a 7'3" monster right behind you. RJ flips it up. Alley-oop yata dapat yun. Papunta kay Aguilar. Pero pumasok. Oh, it still goes to Japet. They credit the basket to Aguilar.
Si Bol sinasabi dun sa official offensive interference daw. Piling na lang siyang hindi. Okay na, next play. Eto, aatakihin ko na lang kayo, sabi niya.
Mga araro na naman si Bol Manut Bol and one opportunity. Another foul on Aguilar.
Maganda, picking his spot. Minsan, put his head down. It's good at that. Ako, di ba? Ang galing niya umatake. Pero minsan, pick his spot. That's his teammates help him. Calvin Oftanas. Si Headings and Dinang Batak. Sila ng atake against
4 na foul na yan para dito kay Japet Aguilar.
Yeah, how do you stop that? Diba, Japet Aguilar ang kanyang sinagasaan doon. Basket and 1 para kay Bol, Manut, Bol.
Japet's only played 9.5 minutes in his return after missing the last 3. Kasi nga, si Bol Manut Bol ang katapat mo. Mauubos ka talaga sa foul.
Pero these are very important minutes. Sinabi mo nga kanina, di ba, marami siyang mga na-miss na mga games. And this kailangan ng timing maibalik dahil papasok ang ating quarterfinals, which starts on Wednesday. Pero hindi pa natin alam ang pairings as of now.
18 in the game for Bol. Troy Rosario nagbalik para sa Ginebra. Abarientos gets it right back from Troy. That's going to be a foul on Stingray.
So smart. Just heads up basketball para kay RJ Abarientos. The no-look. Nakatingin siya dun sa down the floor, dun sa baseline. Yung pasa niya biglang ihuhok. Biglang tatakbo siya papunta at kukunin yung handoff na bola. He'll get it back. Pakatalino player, RJ Abarientos.
Rosario pops out. RJ looking for the advantage. Bigla na lang pumukol ng 3. And RJ continues his double-digit scoring streak every single game this conference.
Sa place like that, kala natin naka-close out na maganda yung depensa. Pero hindi, RJ Abarientos again, the #1 local scorer in the PBA.
Ball against Troy, steps back. He misses. He is 0 for 3 from distance tonight.
Well, you mentioned that 22% lang shot from the 3-point line is Bol.
Abarientos. What a move!
It's just so fun to watch itong si RJ Abarientos. 12 puntos na.
Ball poked free by Scotty. Thompson with a touchdown.
Karera between Scotty Thompson and Ray Nambatak. Di na hinabol itong si Ray Nambatak dahil very quick player pa rin etong si Scotty Thompson.
Eto, no? Yung pukol sa kanya ni JB matapos makuha ni Thompson yung sundot. And that'll give Scotty Thompson 11 points for the game. And that'll push Ginebra's lead back up to 15. Timeout muna tayo at sa atin na Solaire Online. Play the game your way on the Solaire Online Sportsbook. Maraming salamat po sa lahat ng mga PBA fans na walang sawang tumututok sa lahat ng bakbakan the last 61 days. Grabe yung suportang nararamdaman ng Liga ng mga Bida for this Commissioner's Cup. Bakit nga naman hindi? Kita mo naman yung mga bumper crop of imports natin and yung heads-up inspired play ng mga locals natin. Kaya lahat masaya. Mapa nasa venue o mapa manonood sa kanya-kanyang bahay.
Well, lots of interesting things going on in the PBA, Mark. Magu, nakikita natin na natutunghayan natin. Ang isa doon is Bol Bol-led. Of course, he's against Barangay Ginebra now. And Nix is playing very well. Rain or shine, nakakatuwa panoorin. Daming pwedeng very, very exciting na pwedeng panoorin sa PBA.
And sigurado mas gaganda pa this coming week and for the weeks to come dahil playoff time na para sa ating PBA. It all begins this coming Wednesday. Mapapanood live sa RPTV at syempre sa One Sports YouTube page. Kahit saan man kayo sa mundo, sarap manood ng PBA. Hold to RJ. Daklis lang sa ring.
All the time, magandang close-out magmula dito kay Calvin Oftana against RJ Barrientos. So he misses that one badly. 15 ang kanilang hinahabol. It's just back to the biggest lead ng ating ball game.
Ball trying to force it in. Naharangan siya ni Troy. Scotty will pick up that board.
Scotty with that complete game.
Brownlee for three. Nope. Troy keeps it there. RJ no look to JB. Naibit ni Kelly. JB on the reset. Dalawa pa bantay. Troy trying to keep it alive once again. Di na umubra sa pagkakataon niyo.
Yan ang importante for TNT na makabalik dito sa ating ball game. No? Make some defensive stops. String up some defensive stops. How do you stop that? Sinasagasaan niya kanina pa. Etong si Troy Rosario, 20 puntos na. Etong si Bol.
But as great as Bol Bol has been, as unstoppable as he has proven to be, itong TNT hasn't really seemed to have put it together. Their longest win streak of the tournament, Jolly, a 3-game win streak nang tinalo nila ang Terra Firma, Blackwater at Titan. Sa ngayon, nasa 2-game slide sila after losing to Phoenix and Magnolia. And they are in danger of falling all the way down to number 8. Sa quarterfinals, makakatapat nila ang NLEX. Ang Road Warriors will have a twice-to-beat advantage.
Tinignan mo yung mga talo nila, puro mga dikit. Mag-accept this last game na lang. Itong TNT. Shot, di makapaniwala.
Paalala natin, TNT ang defending champion ng tournament na to.
Sila
This is the Commissioner's Cup. Kanila rin yung Governor's Cup. Pero si Ronde Hollis Jefferson, import nila noon.
At yung previous Commissioner's Cup, sila din ang magkatapat, Babu, di ba? So that was RHG versus Dustin Brown. Di pa rin.
Heading swings. Uy, nagbalik na dito yung kanilang rookie. He was a spitfire when he was on the floor kanina, Jolly.
Ginebra has to be ready to shoot that three-pointer. He was wide open. Tuloy, they end up with nothing. An attempt again from the three-point area. Ball.
Rosario gets behind the D. Di lang kumagat yung alley-oop finish. Ball on the move with those huge strides and one para kay Manute.
Kala mo medyo mawawala na yung footing niya, di ba? Pero somehow maiangat niya yung bola, and then again that soft touch lang to finish baskets. Ball, Manute, ball, bonus free throw, an important one coming up. Ito kala mo nawala na yung footing against the Troy Rosario, but he makes it. Fashion the three-point play para kay Ball.
23 puntos na para dito kay Ball. Pero yung struggle niya from the line is real.
Oo. Ganun kagaling na scorer, pero 60% ang kanyang mga free throws. He's a rhythm guy, a rhythm jump shots. Saka yung mga pag-atake niya, nakukuha niya yung rhythm niya dun sa kanyang mga paghakbang, yung kanyang mga strides.
Cool whips a pass to JB. In and out on the three. Sean Kitevis with the board. Heading, looking at Ball. Niluwa, but he cleans it up himself anyway. That gives him a double-double.
Padiin ang mga atake magmula dito kay Ball. Gets an offensive rebound, cleans up his own miss. Ball, Manute, Ball.
25 and 10 para dito kay Ball. But his squad still down by 8. Brownlee has Kelly all over him. That's going to be a foul on Williams.
Tinitingnan ko si Ball, kung paano niya itulak itong si Troy Rosario. Parang gaan-gaan lang ni Troy. Pag ganyan kasi kalaki, meron ka na ring timbang. That's about 230 plus pounds na rin. So kung makabangga lang din siya ng tao, eh ganun-ganun lang. Ito natin yung kanya 200 throw down.
Isaac Go has been redeployed. 10 to shoot para sa Barangay Ginebra San Miguel. 68-60. Lamang sila ng 8. Brownlee gets around heading. Dipsy-do by JB.
Time and again, yan na nakikita natin. Magmula kay Justin Doity. Beautiful move magmula kay JB.
12 puntos para kay Brownlee. Heading at the other side. Forced to kick it out. Sean to the baseline. Back to heading. Jordan comes up short. Koo taps it over to Holt. Under 4 remaining in the third. RJ, he's picked up by Ball. Can he use his speed? Susukatin ni Ronjay. 3 ball. No. Testing lang.
Not that time.
Testing lang naman.
Ball sa kanya.
Minsan lang yun.
Kasi hindi nag-finger mag. Kasi, again, it's the #1 scorer in the PBA sa locals, RJ Barrientos.
Ball, he has yet to hit a 3. He spins away from Isaac Go. Ball gets the bounce.
I'm talking about the #1 scorer in the PBA, Shayon. He's 38.5.
Isaac Go nanakaw sa kabila.
Rimrun lang ng rimrun itong si Isaac Go. Nalocate naman ng kanyang mga teammates. Magandang finish using the offhand.
Coach Chot having a word with the officials once again. I think they wanted a foul dun sa kabila sa huling atake ni Ball. Timeout muna tayo with Ginebra. Still up by 10, 72-62. Ball having a word with assistant coach Sandy Respecochaga. Take a look at what he has been doing to the entire PBA family. Di siya mapigilan. His lowest scoring total in any game was 28.
Yeah.
Right now, Jolly, he's got 27 already.
So we talking about his, again, he's the #1 scorer in the PBA, the 38-point average, no?
Paano ba namang di man na #1 eh, kung may 53?
Oo. I like that na nakita natin na Coach Sandy Resmakchaga right in his ear. You were talking about him. 26 lamang ang kanyang edad. Batang-bata pa. Diba? So definitely needs the guidance of the mga coaches, the older guys, the older players.
Hindi pa pala nakaka-double-double si Bol. 9 rebounds pa lang. He's being out-rebounded by JB. 14 na rebound na para kay Brownlee.
For scoring machine lang talaga siya, di ba? Bol, Manute Bol, we were looking at the 27 points today.
Isaac Go barking out defensive instructions to his squad. Importante dyan yung communication, Aurin off the curl. Loses it to the baseline. Excellent laterals by Ralph.
Yes. Don't really have the luxury for that to happen to them. Talking about TNT, of course, na wala lang ang bola dito kay Kim Aurin.
Mandatory timeout to para sa TNT. 10 pa rin ang lamang ng Barangay Ginebra San Miguel. Back with us inside the Mall of Asia Arena para sa main event ng ating PBA Super Bowl Sunday. Ron J. Abarientos, the #1 local scorer in the PBA today. He's got a conference high 32, conference low 14. Sa ngayon, 12 puntos pa lang. Coach Jolly, tingin ko lalampas naman ka 12 to.
Galing mo. 23 points versus Rain or Shine. May 11 assists, 6 rebounds, may 2 steal.
What you gotta love, Jolly, is his shooting splits. 43% shooting from the 3-point line, 47% shooting from the 2-point area. Ay, hindi, sa 2-point area pala, 56%. And then sa free throw line, 94% yan.
Heads up basketball kasi. Terrific basketball instincts magmula dito kay Abarientos.
That's the 40-50-90 club.
Very nice.
Mga spectacular performances. And to be consistent like that, di ba?
Ang style niya, akala mo casually, nagdidribble lang din. Boom, meron siya. He just suddenly explodes to the basket. Itong si RJ Abarientos.
Upo muna si Bol Manute Bol. JB says, wala yung malaki. Niluwa lang. Isaac go with a follow. And he will get a bonus as well.
9 puntos na si Isaac Go. Well, that's the idea. Hindi ka naman makakakuha ng really heavy playing time. Just bring your team some nice positives, an offensive rebound. Obviously, foul. Nakakita natin doon. Pero despite that, naka-finish pa rin si Go.
Already a conference high for Isaac. Couldn't complete the bonus though, but Stephen Holt is there to keep it on that side. Brownlee will continue to attack. Pero dalawang agad sumagupa sa kanya doon. Holt swings. Cool. Quick trigger 3. Isaac Go with a hand on it. Tapik from behind Nikitelis.
Well, nung halftime, tinitingnan natin yung rebounds. They were getting killed off the boards itong TNT. And it continues to happen na, Magu.
Ang hirap imagine if you have a 7'3" guy on your team, parang ang hirap kang ma-out-rebound, ano?
Oo nga.
Ferrer with a hand on it. Hindi nakatingin si Kevin. Pumoutlet na pala si Kelly. JB! No! Ferrer makes up for it by pulling down that board.
Rebounds at 46-29. Still getting killed off the boards. It's TNT. They're down by 12 lang naman.
Heading. Going to Kelly. Machine gun crashing hard to the floor. The former MVP will be at the line for 2 free throws.
Eye in the sky play sana, pero it's going to be 2 free throws if Kelly is up to it. Seems okay naman.
Machine gun a bit shaken up. Yes,
That is not
Kelly
good.
is more mature. May nagpapaalala sa likod eh.
Elder statesman. Di ba? Mga fans, walang pakundangan minsan.
Umiko eh. Na-chimpo ni ate eh.
Tahimik yung gym eh, no? My goodness.
We got a massive crowd here, pero nailusot ni ate yun.
How did she do that?
Kelly misses the first. Babalik sa ating laro si John Pinto. And for the first time tonight, si Sonny Estil ay makakalaro. Coach Tim digging deeper into his rotation. Just a 12-point game though, Jolly.
Yeah. Pero importante kasi dito, nagbibigay siya ng kumpiyansa sa mga ibang players niya, di ba? Kasi we're going into the next level of play na the quarterfinals. Ang dali lang yun. Tapos semis kagad, papasok na best of 7. Hoping yung mga teams na makalusot sa QF.
Turnover there by Ginebra. Quitevis gives it up to Ferrer. Chased off the line by Estil. Heading will reset. Jordan to Kelly. 10 to shoot. Kelly with a huge sidestep. No. Rebound Ferrer. Ayaw pa rin. Ralph Koo will clear it for the red shirts.
Unable to clean it up. Kevin Ferrer gets the kanyang offensive rebound.
7 points, 8 rebounds now para dito kay Ralph Koo. Pinto backs up. They want Go down low. Ferrer draped all over Isaac. Go shoots over him. Isaac overcooks it. Ball will go the way of TNT.
Hindi masyadong mama-magnify yung miss na yun dahil they have a 12-point lead naman Barangay Ginebra. Jason Castro back to the floor.
The 5-time BPC is back on para sa TNT. And he's 11 points away from breaking into the 10,000-point club. The blur kontra dito. Kay Pinto. Jason to Ferrer. Hinahanap nila si Kelly. No line of sight. Ferrer's gotta take it. He's fouled by Koo. Penalty ng Ginebra. 2 shots para kay Kevin.
Norbert Torres getting ready.
Torres pa pala, napituhan. First one is good para kay Kevin.
Important free throws to narrow this gap. 48 seconds remaining sa ating third.
Norbert Torres nagbalik na para sa Ginebra. Pahinga muna si Isaac Go. Pangalawa ni Ferrer is good. That'll keep TNT within 10 points. Some anxious moments, huh? You can hear a pin drop right now, Jolly. Ganito karaming tao pero hindi ganun kaingay so far. In the last couple of minutes, Sonny Estil wants them. They're faithful to make some noise.
27 seconds remaining.
Enciso bounces to Galinato. Henry backing up on Torres. Doesn't work. Koo picks up his 9th rebound. Last shot time para sa mga nakapula. Up by 12 right now. Ralph looks at the clock. Steal by Aurin. Enough time for a heave. Chase. Di na umabot. Pinasa pa kasi ni Aurin.
Well, there was a big mismatch na dun sa ilalim. Norbert Torres against Jason Castro. Hindi umabot sa kanya ang bola pero still comfortably ahead is Barangay Ginebra.
So far, so good para sa Barangay Ginebra San Miguel as they gun for the second seed entering the quarterfinals ng ating Commissioner's Cup. Yung perimeter shooting nila, just like last game, on point tonight, 48-33, powered by a dozen three-pointers. Pero ng first half, 10 na yun. Second and third quarter, 2 na lang ang kanilang nadagdag. Ang maganda lang para sa Barangay Ginebra, their ball movement is spot on once again. Plus 11 sila. In terms of assists tonight, isang buong quarter pang natitira dito sa loob ng Mowang Arena. And when we take a look at how Justin Brownlee and Manute Bol have matched up, Manute Bol, lamang na lamang sa puntos, plus 15. Pero sa rebounding, si JB naka plus 5 dun sa 7-3.
Pinag-usapan natin yung kanina talagang scoring machine itong siya, di ba? Mainly it's points para sa kanya, kaya nakita natin 27 puntos na. At hindi pa very heavy, hindi pa siya babad na babad sa larong ito. 27 points na is Bol Bol.
Biggest lead of this game was 15. It currently stands at 12 as this shot clock is winding down on Ginebra. 3-second violation na napito kay Norbert Torres. Kasama ni Torres sa sayag sina Ku, Gray, Estil, and Pinto. Katapat sina Castro, Enciso, Galinato, Ferrer, and Aurin. Katabi naman natin si El Patron, Coach Jolly Escobar with Miss Bel Gregorio patrolling the sidelines. Ferrer opens up the fourth quarter with a 3. TNT might just be Drew Jalia. 2 consecutive quarters, they were held to 19 points. Second and third quarter, tig 19 lang yan. Hindi TNT basketball yun.
Oo nga. Nakikita natin ngayon, picking it up na itong Kevin Ferrer his big three-pointer right there. Nakikita natin both teams using really yung kanilang bench. We were talking about not really heavy minutes para kay Manute Bol and Justin Brown.
Enciso with a steal. Castro going down low to Galinato. Henry scoops it up and in.
Nag-collapse na nga si Norbert Torres sa kanya, pero somehow Henry Galinato is able to make that basket underneath.
Mabasa pito ang abante ng Barangay Ginebra. 5-0 start to para sa TNT sa ating final quarter. Gray in attack mode. Will go to his left. It is Pinto who attacks Castro. Spins away from Jason. Misses on that one though. Somehow it ended up with a steal. Cool with it. He hands it over to Norbert to get Ginebra on the board in the fourth.
So Galinato had a hand in that. Di ko alam bakit tinapit niya. He was all alone there. Dapat kinuha niya ng dalawang kamay na. I was looking at Yuri Escueta. Yun ang sinasyan niya. Ba't hindi kinuha ng dalawang kamay? Yung rebound.
Castro flips it. Aurin will attack that baseline. Kim Aurin bringing the hot sauce.
What a move baseline magmula dito kay Kim Aurin. But they have to come up with multiple defensive stops. The white shirts drop on 5G.
Torres against Galinato, hand off to Gray. Maya picked up by Henry. He goes all the way around. Gray comes up way short. An opportunity for TNT. Jason stop and pop. Bang!
I like it. 3 3-pointers. Jason Castro, 9 points in total. Ilan na lang? Wala na lang.
78-74. This is the closest TNT has clawed their way back to 3-point shot na naman mula dito kay Jason. Pangatlo na nga yan. Hatid pa rin sa atin ang Arena Plus Sportsbook. At pwede sa mag-timeout ang Barangay Ginebra.
We are down to the last 9 minutes of this Ginebra TNT showdown. If you're open, just shoot it. Yan ang instruction ni Coach Chot sa kanilang huling huddle, and that's also what we have been seeing in previous sequences for the Tropa. For other offensive looks, He wants them to set a better screen so they could roll to the basket. Meanwhile, Coach Tim called Norbert Torres out. Kailangan daw niya i-assert pa ang kanyang sarili and put himself in positions to be fed to take advantage of smaller guys defending him. Magu and Jolly.
Tama nga naman, 6'7", Norbert Torres is bully himself his way dyan sa may bandang ilalim. Pin down guys, seal guys. Ito, feeling ko si Henry Galinato, kahit malaki pangangatuan, kaya naman ito siya, Norbert Torres.
Both coaches sticking with the same fives. As Steele glides in, it's a miss. Both Coach Tim and Coach Jot have utilized 14 players tonight. As Castro is in takeover mode once again. Galinato bleeding for it. Ferrer looking at the floor once again. They go over to Enciso on the left side. 6 to shoot. Simon to Henry. Aba! Pinali pa! And it's an angle opportunity.
How did he do that? Hand time ng konti para kay Big Boy Henry Galinato. Mikey, yun kada naman pinasa nitong Simon Enciso. Hands in the air. Henry Galinato with a nice finish. And as we speak, itong si Justin Brown and Chapit Aguilar will enter the floor.
With TNT within 2, maybe even 1 right now. Kailangan na talaga ni Coach Tim ibalik itong si JB. Japit Aguilar, as you mentioned, checking back in. Paalala natin, 4 personal fouls siya.
Na-mention mo both coaches really digging deep dun sa kanilang mga benches. Ang daming ginagamit ng mga players. This is all in preparation for the quarterfinals para may kumpiyansa each and every one of those players.
We got a 1-point game here. 78-77, TNT. 13-2 quarters so far para sa Tropang 5G. Brownlee to the baseline. No!
Defensive ploy ng TNT. Gumana ng puntong yun. Pina-force baseline. Napamiss nila itong si Justin Brownlee. Although, merong itatawag na foul.
Now Scotty Thompson will be back para sa Ginebra. Pahinga na si Pinto. With 8:21 remaining in this one, it is turning out to be another good one. We've had so many this conference so far. JB looks up at the clock and reads 5. Brownlee, kakayurin si Henry. Gets the pounds!
Kaninang 15-point lead. Naglamo na yan. Magud, bigay mo 1-point lead. Back to 3 now. And like you said, we have a ball game.
Hindi pa naglaho. Muntikan na. Jason directing traffic. He wants Henry to have another go at it. Out in. Hesitates. Has to put it up. 1 to shoot. Kim. Tumama naman sa ring. And he comes up with a board. Fresh 14 para sa TNT. Jason against Scotty. Here we go. Castro. Bounces to Henry. Huli! It's Scotty!
Na-timingan. The complete player, Scotty Thompson.
Gray feeds Japet. Nice back-to-back hits by Ginebra for a more comfortable 5-point lead.
Ang maganda dun, a defensive gem on one side magmula dito kay Thompson.
And the first wave echoing through the halls of the MOA Arena tonight. Nagigising na ang mga kalamay ng barangay.
Shot wants a W. Hindi niya pagpapahingay nito si Bol Bol-led. He will enter, re-enter this ball game. Stephen Holden, papalitan si Yara.
So it's Bol Bol-led with Heading coming back in. Cobontin is there as well as Aurin and Enciso. Chapit na naman ang katapat ni Bol. Heading. Back to Bol. He has yet to hit a 3. Hoy, nabitawan. Pero natapik naman pala, kaya dun sa baseline mabas. Nakatingin siya kay Heading. Sobrang no-look naman yun.
Tataka si Scotty, sinasabi niya, hindi ko nawakan, hindi ko tinapik.
Ball against the shot clock. Bails them out. That's a big one for Bol.
Nice rhythm, Jace. 29 points para dito kay Bol Bol.
Scotty goes to Japet. They got Gray with Heading in front of him. Holt is in motion. Scotty as well. Japet with a pick. Gray, shot clock winding down. Scotty's got to take it. Japet with a board. Foul na napito. Sa kiskisan sa ilalim.
Talagang magmamadali ka sa tira mo pag kumo-close out sa'yo. Itong si Bol Bol-led. So, ini siya ni Scotty yan. We're gonna look at this nice jumper of Bol.
29 points for the 26-year-old. Brownlee against Cobontin. Backing up is JB. Shakes off Glenn.
Right in the face of Bol Bol. Pero pamatay niya JB yun, di ba? Fade away lang ng konti para meron kang separation. Very, very hard to block. Kahit ganun kalaki yung katapat niya nga 7-3 na po.
16 puntos na for the 6-time champion. Another steal here. Scotty with a hand on it. And Ciso beating Gray to the rock. Sideline out of bounds para sa Barangay Ginebra San Miguel.
Kaya maganda si Simon and Ciso never giving up on that play. The sprint niya, just breaking up yung fast break play na yun. They're down by only 5.
Nagbabalik si Ron J. Abarientos. Sa kabila naman si Sean. Papasok din. Ito yung gustong matchup ni Coach Chot.
Pinakikita yung sweet na kilos. Ito si Justin Brownlee.
JB against Cobontin. He's got ball switching over. Cobontin recovers. RJ couldn't shake off Sean. JB's got to go. Nalunod si Brownlee.
Pinag-uusapan natin, they have to string up defensive stops to try to get that lead. Talking about TNT, of course. Biggest lead was 15, Magu 54-39.
Jordan Heading playing point now. Sean Kitevis seeing some key minutes. Matitesting siya ni Coach Chot. Manute ball against Jabet. Ball off the dribble. Will force it in.
That's where he's most deadly, my friend, putting his head down. 31 big points para kay Manute Bol. 53 ang kanyang pinakamaraming naitala that last game against Magnolia. Kasi natawag sila.
They want the clear out for JB. Heading, bracing himself. Brownlee facing up. Fort to shoot. JB. Pinagsak yung pasa. Jabet wanted to jam it on Bol. Masama ang palak ni Aguilar.
Well, they're number 1 in block shots because of plays like that. 6 blocks per game is TNT.
Ball jumps to the corner. Heading, quick trigger. No. Rebound RJ. And Ginebra will look to set this one up. 84-81. Tatlo ang abante ng Barangay Ginebra San Miguel. 4:20 natitira dito sa MOA Arena. JB against Cobontin again. Brownlee spin, fade away. Sabi si Glenn.
For just a 3-point ball game, nakikita natin nakasona, di ba? Nandiyan lang sa may bandang gitna itong si Manute Bol. Nag-aantay lang sila mga umaatake. So, ang plano is balbalik niya lang lahat ng umaatake. Ito yung maganda drop pass pupunta dito kay Japet Aguilar. Pero no, sabi nitong si Manute Bol.
Sa haba niya, yung recovery niya, napakabilis eh. No?
Oo. Quick di ba? Yun na nga, quick feet. And ako tingin ko, Coach Yengyao, pinaka-exacting description, di ba? It's guard-like skills. Ang bilis ng kanyang mga paa for that size, di ba? 7'3" Bol.
Brownlee now with 5 points in the fourth, 17 in total. JB pushes that lead back up to 5. Reynang Batak, who hasn't had the ideal type of ball game so far, is back on the floor. Stingray shooting 1 of 3 from the field, only 2 points. Ball to the baseline, here we go!
Again, puts his head down, attack basket, 33 big points. Manute Bol.
Ronde liking what he's seeing right now. JB double team, jumps it out. RJ puts his head down, gets rid of Kitevis. RJ misses. RJ gets it back from Scotty. Hinagis na lang. Tirang takot ni Abarientos.
Kahit na anong pantira yun, pasok pa rin. Big smile on the face of RJ Abarientos. Sabi niya, malaki ka, mahaba mga kamay mo. Ito, over your hands.
Ball trying to silence the crowd, misses. He continues to shoot blanks from deep. Japet almost had it. Ball picks it up. What'll he do this time? Stingray for 4. No! And on the rebound play, merong foul.
You're talking about Justin Brownlee, more rebounds pa. Then yung kanyang counterpart na 7'3", he loves getting boards. Nakita natin yung pagkakataong yon. Pero what a shot magmula dito kay Bol Manut.
Get the women and children out of the way! Pero ito, mas gusto ko
Ito
to.
mas gusto ko to, di ba? Malaki ka ha. Ito sa'yo, over your head ball.
Wise!
Oo.
Napaka-wise niya.
Utakan lang. Mali na atake, pero mautak naman na tira. Hindi pinalit itong si Abariento.
Ron J with 14 points. They get it over to JB. Brownlee against Gamuntin once again. Taken away by Gitevis. Gitevis with a kamikaze drive. Ron J gives up the duty foul.
Well, alam niyang if you go hard to the basket, di ba? Good things will happen. Itong si Gitevis. You either make your layup or mafa-foul ka. 2 free throws coming up para sa magaling na rookie ng TNT.
Sean Gitevis in his PBA debut tonight. What a stage to introduce yourself to PBA fans.
Hindi nga lang pumasok ang kanyang unang free throw, pero if you count yung mga positibong binigay niya sa kanyang koponan ng TNT, madami naman.
He misses both. 88-83. Lima ang abante ng Ginebra. 2.5 minutes to go. JB thought about it, but Manu is right there. JB loses it. Gamuntin picks it up. Here comes Lambatak. Heading is right there with him. Stingray to the cup. Between the legs dribble. Almost lost control, but there is a foul.
Matatawagan si Scotty Thompson, pero yung nawala yung bola dito kay Justin Brownlee, that's the ball, manut ball effect eh, di ba? Dahil merong susundot, merong mahabang mga galamay doon, mga abutin. So nawala ang bola dito kay Justin Brownlee.
Sideline out of bounds lang to para sa TNT. Tatlo na team foul ng Barangay Ginebra as we approach the 2-minute warning. TNT on the other end has 14 fouls. Both teams with multiple timeouts. Ball on the move. Bitin. Scotty will secure it. RJ pinunasan pa yung bola. Rosario is back on para kay Aguilar. Scotty directing traffic. He's got ball in front. JB working against Gamuntin. Free ball. No! Ball with that rebound. Here we go. TNT down by 5. 4 ball doesn't work. Rebound Gitevis. Stingray will try. No! Multiple opportunities para sa TNT.
Couple of 4-pointers na sinablay ni Bol at itong si Ray ng Batak.
Natakam sila sa 4, Johnny. Ron J. Working against Gamuntin. Steal by Heading. Jordan in a foot race. Nag-hesitate si Heading. He didn't take it to RJ. Kid Davis saves the layup there. What was Jordan Heading thinking?
Oo nga eh. Sudden stop, dapat nag-pull up jump shot na lang siya.
Took it right to the chest of RJ. Should have the advantage there.
Somewhat
maybe 3 inches on RJ.
Somewhat lost his footing sa fast break play na yun. Sa kabila naman, Davis not giving up on that play. Nakapit ka na breaking up that fast break play.
Gusto ko yung laro nito. Buwis-buhay dyan.
Magaling.
He's a coach's dream as well.
Seems like he has basketball smarts as well. There's a nice jump shot that he showed us from baseline.
Justin Brownlee and Barangay Ginebra San Miguel looking to clinch the second seed come the quarterfinals on Wednesday. Kung sakasakali po magtuloy-tuloy ang Ginebra, kanila nga po makakatapat ang Phoenix ngayong darating na quarterfinals. This is that scenario. If Ginebra wins, it is NLEX TNT, Meralco Magnolia, Ginebra Phoenix, and Rain or Shine San Miguel. Kung makagawa naman ang paraan ng TNT in the next 56 seconds, locked in pa rin yung Rain or Shine San Miguel. Pero magbabago ang kabilang pairing. It's gonna be Meralco versus TNT, NLEX versus Phoenix.
Yun.
Diba? Yun ang magtatapat-tapat dyan. At itong Ginebra versus Magnolia.
Very nice, very clear. Pero yung in-explain natin kanina, di ba, yung 1 to 4, wala nang galawan yan. Diyan lang sila sa, I mean,
Yung katapat
yun
na
lang. Oo, yun na lang talaga eh. Tapos yung 5 to 8, diyan lang din sila sa 5 to 8.
Giteves saved a layup there by batting it out of bounds. Ginebra up by 5. Brownlee against Coventin. He feeds RJ.
Creating that separation.
RJ with a cold-blooded three. Might have just put it away. Nambata, no. Coventin with the board. Look at Bol at half court with RJ. Pinaks in one ba yun?
Walang problema sa kanya. Tinapik na lang niya na lamang itong si RJ Abarientos. Masakit na ng bata ka. Jordan Heading can't seem to buy a basket from 3, from 4. Sabi ni RJ Abarientos, ganito lang yan.
Nambata keeping TNT engaged, but it is still a 5-point game. Will TNT foul? They'll go for the trap. Holt looking around. There's about a 6-second differential between the clocks.
Recognizing that the shot clock.
With Holt getting a beeline to the basket, no other recourse for TNT but to give up a foul. That's the last to give. That is a Tropang 5G. And if they cannot come up with a steal in the next 2 seconds, they will have to foul right away. You challenge Ginebra at the line. TNT pa ang hihiling ng timeout. 30-seconder to. Ginebra 91, TNT 86. Second seed well within reach ng Barangay Ginebra. All they got to do right now is take it. They need to inbound safely and hit their free throws.
That's correct. Well, hindi nanalo na po ang Magnolia kanina. Indications are pointing to a Barangay Ginebra win, and in-explain ni Magu kanina yan. And the Barangay Ginebra looks like they will be getting itong number 2 spot. And the ball, Manute Bol, magaling na scorer para po dito sa TNT. Once he is downhill, once he puts his head down, very, very hard to stop from a sweet jump shot from about 12 feet. Spin move, guard-like skills, ball, Manute Bol.
If Ginebra wins this, they take on Phoenix. Tinalo nila yung Phoenix back in the elims, 109-96. Brownlee went for 39 and 5. Samantala si RJ Abarientos, naka 28 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists din doon. TNT on the other hand will end up with NLEX. Tinalo naman ng TNT ang NLEX, 103-97. Bol had 40 points, 15 rebounds that game, backed up by Heading with 15. But first things first, the next 12 seconds, Jolly, can Ginebra put this one in the bag?
Well, 5-point difference ito, Magu. Again, indications are pointing that it's gonna be tough na para po dito sa TNT. They have to just get this nicely.
Oh, you know. Rosario Bitis! Twice! 3 times! No, pumasok na parang Troy. Ninakawa ng alley-oop ng Ginebra. Hindi umubra sa una, hindi nakawa sa pangalawa. But Rosario was right there on the third time. And it is Ginebra up by 7.
Well, because this is the PBA, this is only just a 2 possession difference. Pero 7.9 na lang to work with itong TNT. Kumulekta lang na maraming offensive rebound itong si Troy Rosario up until he got his basket. Well, worth it yung kanyang pagtrabaho dun sa may bandang ilalim because this is a 7-point advantage for Barangay Ginebra.
Tagal nang ginagawa ni Coach Tim yung mga ganong klaseng play, no? Off and in, manggugulat. May biglang may iiwan doon sa likod.
Galing, ano? Biglang magkakaroon ng breakdown dun sa depensa ng kalaban. Suddenly, wide open sa may bandang ilalim mga isang player. In that case, it was Troy Rosario.
Looking more and more like a Ginebra victory. But TNT, they want to execute something here as well as they want to work on something that they might need come playoffs.
Interesting, no? Pag natuloy nga ang Barangay Ginebra, you mentioned it, pinakita natin kanina Barangay Ginebra against Phoenix. Naantay pa natin yung date po niyan kung kailan talaga yung NLEX. Walang galawan yan dahil sila lang ang naka-10 wins. So, sila ang makakalaban ng TNT pag natuluyan ng nanalo ng Barangay Ginebra.
I don't think anybody could have predicted this. TNT on their way, the defending champions on their way to be the 8th seed, pang-8 po, na si Bol Manutbol pa.
Kaya nga.
Diba?
Ang gagaling naman ng mga nasa paligid niya. Diba? The Oftanas, the headings ng Batak ng Jason Castros. Although there's a struggle going on. And we mentioned it earlier. Diba sila heading ng Batak medyo struggling in the past few games.
And Ginebra will pull off the victory here at the MOA Arena, and they will clinch the 2nd seed come the quarterfinals of the Commissioner's Cup.
That's correct. And we mentioned it, ang makakatapat po nila ay Phoenix. 2 Barangay Ginebra, 7 po ang Phoenix, 1 ng NLEX. All the way at the bottom. Pasok pa rin naman po, walang problema. TNT, number 8 spot. So yun ang katapat po ng TNT is NLEX at number 1.
Yung kabilang mga pairing, Meralco versus Magnolia, rematch nung laro kanina. And then, familiar foes, Rain or Shine and San Miguel ang magtatapat. Rain or Shine will have the twice to beat advantage. Pero nung huling nagtapat sa playoffs yung dalawang yan, 3 beses pinabagsak ng San Miguel ang Rain or Shine sa semifinals.
Interesting, Magu, kung titignan mo yung 5, 6, 7, 8, that's Magnolia, SMB, Phoenix andyan, pero andyan ang TNT. Pag binaligtad mo yun, pag nilagay mo yung 4 yan sa top 4, parang wala lang. Parang
it might make better sense. It might
make better sense, di ba?
Ito makes perfect sense. Best player of the game natin.
Basketball smarts, basketball instincts, di ba? It's heads-up basketball, 17 big points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, and 7 of 13. Ang paborito natin, yung mga wala na siyang mapuntahan, ipapanobo na lang yung tira. Ayan. He's just such a smart player, RJ Abarientos.
Barangay Ginebra San Miguel with their 9th win of the tournament. Tabla sila ng Rain or Shine sa 2nd place, pero winner over the other will mean Ginebra ang 2 seed.
Well, using their bench, nakita natin both teams, sabi ni Magu, 14, halos 14 players ang ginamit per side. This is all in preparation for the quarterfinals.
At handa na nga po ang quarterfinals ng 2026 Commissioner's Cup. NLEX being the top seed, they will be taking on TNT. Defending champions yan. Pero pang-8 lang sila entering the next phase. Barangay Ginebra on the other hand will take on Phoenix. Rain or Shine will hold the twice to beat versus San Miguel Beer. And doon sa gitna, Meralco ang may twice to beat advantage kontra sa Magnolia Hotshots. Maghanda na po ang lahat. Ngayon darating na Miyerkules, mas iinit pa ang bakbakan. Everything's gonna be on the line pagdating ng quarterfinals ng ating Commissioner's Cup. Eto na, yung bearings natin.
Makikita natin, walang galawan po. I said earlier, di ba itong NLEX makakatapat po ang TNT. That's 1 against 8. Ang Barangay Ginebra po, makakatapat po ang Phoenix. Rain or Shine will go up against the Beermen. Tapos ang Meralco po, naglaro lang po yan kanina against Magnolia. Sila na naman po ang magtatapat.
Eto na, ang official schedule natin. Miyerkules will be TNT versus NLEX sa alas 5. And then Magnolia versus Meralco sa alas 7:30 ng gabi. Ibig sabihin, sa Biyernes, yung magiging laro ng Ginebra at Phoenix, pati na rin ang Rain or Shine at San Miguel. That'll do it for the elimination round ng ating Commissioner's Cup. sigurado mas gaganda pa ang bakbakan natin dito sa ating PBA dahil playoff time na. This the most wonderful time of the year, Coach Jolly, at mag-uumpisa ang next stage ngayong darating na Wednesday dito pa rin sa RPTV.
Congratulations, RJ. Bago magsimula ang laro, dalawang bagay lang ang hini ni Coach Tim Cone. Una ay ang rebounding and also taking care of the points in the paint. And with you winning in those both stat lines today, anong nakatulong sa pag-execute nun?
Siguro, ginawa lang namin yun as a team na yung effort ng bawat isa, pati yung bench namin, grabe din yung tulong sa amin. Siyempre, kahit sino naman mahihirapan bantayan or kumuha ng rebound against Bol Bol. So, ginawa lang namin yun ng best namin para makuha namin yung momentum namin and itong panalo.
RJ, with you ticking off both of those concerns prior to the start of the playoffs, how optimistic are you going into that final stretch?
Siguro, sobrang ready na kami. Kaya ito yung stepping stone namin, yung playing against Talk and Text dahil ito yung preparation namin going to the playoffs. Kaya yun lang, kung ano yung makakalaban, makakatapat namin, siguro ready lang kami para pag-usapan or makapag-prepare para sa kanila.
RJ, who do you want to dedicate this win to? At anong mensahe mo para sa ating PBA fans na dumalo dito sa Mall of Asia Arena para lang mapanood kayo?
Siyempre, dinededicate ko sa nanay ko. Siyempre, Happy Mother's Day sa asawa ko na lagi nakasuporta dyan. At sa lahat ng nanay po na nandito po sa MOA, na sumusuporta po sa Ginebra, maraming salamat po. Happy Mother's Day po sa ating lahat.
Thank you so much, RJ, and congratulations. Now it's time to hear from Coach Tim Cone.
Congratulations, Coach. There was a lot of anticipation ahead of this match, and now that it's over, how would you put into words the effort that you saw from your men and crashing those boards and going up against Bol tonight?
Well, I mean, we feel like we played great defense against him, and he still scores 33 points. I mean, it's like we held him to 33 points tonight. You know, he's such a force in the game. You know, especially here in our game, and even then, you know, they talk about him so much in the NBA too when he's out there playing. Everybody's so thrilled to watch him play, and we've had the honor to watch him here. Play 12 games here now, and I just think it's an honor to have him in the country, and it's just a real challenge to go up against him. You know, this was a non-bearing game, but he came to play, and you know, that's the kind of team, and he's the kind of player that they can just elevate their game for the playoffs. So I think from you know, my looking at your knees okay? You know, I was looking at, you know, from Coach George's eyes, and I don't pretend to know what he thinks, but you know, I think they played a good game. They wanted to play a good game, and I don't think it was a big deal that they lost. I think they probably got a matchup that they like against NLEX, and so you know, that's going to be a really interesting series, I think, between NLEX and Talk and Text. You know, Talk and Text can turn it around in a heartbeat and find themselves in the finals easily. So, you know, that's a team that everybody's guys got to be on.
Game number 78, ang kahuli-huliang laban ng elimination round ng ating 2026 PBA Commissioner's Cup. And then pitted Barangay Ginebra versus TNT. Ang Barangay Ginebra gusto makuha yung second seed. Sure na sila sa twice to beat. Gusto na lang nila mas mataas pa yung kanilang posisyon, Jolly. And Scotty Thompson was looking to do just that early. Pero ang TNT, after being down 10-2, bigla na lang rumatsyada rin. Calvin of Tana will hit the three.
Magandang free-flowing game ang ating natunghayan na Bugut makikita naman natin kaagad itong magaling na scorer na malaki para sa TNT. Downhill na naman, ball, manut ball, yung kanyang pamatay na floater.
He will be involved in so many highlight reels for you today. 20-18 was the score. 3 and a half remaining in the first. Justin Brownlee lights it up.
Dami natin makikita. The coaches really using yung kanilang bench. Makikita natin, Ralph Pujols been playing very, very well. Corner three-pointer para po kay Ralph.
Following up on his 15-point outburst last time we saw him, 4-point play para dun. Kay Ralph, 29-26 was the score at the end of 1. Pagdating ng second quarter, si Isaac Go naman ang magpapakita para sa Ginebra.
Pag po napasok ka, just give your team, try to give your team a bunch of positives. Yan ang ginawa ni Isaac Go. Big three-pointer para sa kanya.
Speaking of big three-pointers, yun din naman ang dinala ni Fleur. Pangalawa na yan of the second quarter para sa TNT. And that pulled the Tropang 5G to within 4 points.
Mga bigs ng Barangay Ginebra. It's Isaac Go. It's not Chappie Tagalar. It's Norbert Torres with a big three-pointer.
Last time, 21 three-pointers, franchise record. This time around, first up pa lang nakasampung tres na ang Barangay Ginebra.
The downhill monster. Ball, Manud Ball. Pinaka-deadly pagka he puts his head down at umaatake. Kung mamimiss man niya yan, siya pa rin ang makakakuha ng bolang yan. Follow it up with a dunk, pero this time, all the way to the cup, two-handed throwdown magmula kay Ball.
Kaya naman na-limit sa 15 minutes of action yung nagpabalik na si Jampet Aguilar because of foul trouble. Pero bago siya maupo, pinakitaan tayo ni Japs ng dakdak.
Nakita nila, wide open na. Nahiga na natumba na itong si Ball, Manut Ball. So, very easy dunk para dito kay Jampet Aguilar.
Umabot ng 15 yung abante ng Ginebra in the second, but they settled for an 11-point spread at the half. Sa ngayon, 8 lamang nila. Gawin mong 11 na naman.
Pinakamalapit na local scorer sa PBA is RJ Abarientos. 21 plus ang kanyang average per game. Pero once again, we have to look at the corner left side three-pointer. Net of si Stephen Ball.
Second triple of the game para dito kay Stephen. TNT down by a dozen. Bol Bol, mamemuwersa na lang sa kabila. Hindi mo talaga maisip paano mapigilan.
Parte lang na ng kanyang 33 points. Lots of baskets. Ito pang isa. Swirling. Parang hindi 7'3". Kung kumikilos na miss niya, siya rin ang magki-clean up ng kanyang miss ball.
But Barangay Ginebra continue to do enough to stay ahead. Katulad na lang ng mga ganyang klaseng play. Isaac Go with a cleanup. No manute ball on the floor. Atake sa loob.
Yes, ang sinasabi natin. Kahit pa konti-konti lang, as long as you're able to give your team some positives, nakita natin yung difference ng score pagkatapos ng tatlong quarter.
We pick up the action in the last 4 minutes kung saan si Ball manute ball na naman ang bibida.
Napakadaming dunk na nakita natin magmula dito kay Ball. Every time he attacks the basket, pero the very, very smart player ng Barangay Ginebra na si RJ Abarientos.
Bumaba sa isa yung inahabol ng TNT, but moves like that from RJ kept the Tropang 5G at bay. Hindi lang yung trick shot na yon, pati yung three-pointer na to.
Galing. Quick release siya Itong si RJ Abarientos, ang ganda naman ng pagkalocate na itong si Justin Brownlee sa kanya.
RJ Abarientos finishing with 17 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. Kaya siyang nahirang na best player of the game. Bago tayo matapos, si Troy Rosario nagpadagdag muna ng rebound dito. Ito na yung pandiin para sa Barangay Ginebra San Miguel.
Kolekta muna ng dalawang offensive rebounds bago tapusin nitong si Troy Rosario. Ito ang ating laro.
Barangay Ginebra clinches the second seed pagdating ng quarter-final round. Kanilang makakatapat ang Phoenix Super LPG. TNT lalagapak sa pang-8. Kanilang makakatapat the top-seeded NLEX Road Warriors. 93-86 your final score.